What's going on, family? This is going to be a really brief video just to kind of break down the concept of overfunding in IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance Policy. I wanted to do this one with the company that I represent that has the most robust interest rate. I thought it was Security Mutual, which has a 4% interest rate, but AXA Equitable actually has a 5% interest rate. This is in an indexed universal life. There's a lot that goes into it in terms of actually setting it up and breaking it down and doing it the right way. So this video is not 100% accurate into your situation as to how everything works. But an indexed universal life insurance policy is the first investment option. It is a life insurance policy that is fixed, so it's a fixed product that is tied to the S&P 500. As you can see here, the current interest rate is 5.81%, almost 6%. The next closest one is Security Mutual, and they have, I think, 4.52, so almost 5%. Anyway, long story short, I want to show you really quickly. So I did this with a 33-year-old healthy male client, broke down everything. If you really want the ins and outs of it, you'll contact me and we'll actually sit down, go over your situation, and actually show you how this works. But if you look right here, this is actually, I've already put together a slight overfunding. So the target premium of this was $1,113 a year is the target premium, $1,113. I set it up to overfund it just by, $700 a year more. So instead of paying $1,113 a year, you're paying $1,800 a year. And I just want to show you the way it works. See, when you're really looking at investment strategies, you're looking at a 20 to 30-year term. Now here, it shows you policy year 1 through year 25. If you look here at year 25, after paying $1,800 a year, you've paid a total of $45,000. Now, this is where you'll get confused. You'll look at the guaranteed values, the non-guaranteed values. What you want to look at when you're looking at an insurance illustration or quote is the non-guaranteed, because the non-guaranteed is what's more likely to happen. Now, when you're looking at something like this, which is attached to the S&P 500, which is an index, so if you guys are investing in like E-Trade or stuff like that, a lot of your trades will be on smaller indices such as the S&P or the Chicago Stock Exchange. They won't particularly be on the Dow Jones or the NICE, New York Stock Exchange, etc. So you've paid $45,000 over the course of 25 years. Now, if you look here, what you want to find out, because the commercials will always advertise to you, yeah, you put money in, you can borrow money back. Well, this is showing you exactly this. So the first year you paid in $1,800. Your account only has $1,236, and if you cancel the policy, you're getting $0 back. But this is with an increasing death benefit. That's why it's a small $100,000 policy, but if you'll see, the death benefit is $101,236. Now, as we continue to go and grow, again, right now your account outweighs your surrender value. Your surrender value is actually the money that is available to you that you can take out. Okay, now if you look here, as time goes on, it starts to matriculate, and then it starts to catch up. Right around year 14, 15, actually year 15 is exactly where it catches up. So you have $27,040 in your account, and if you surrender the policy, you have $27,040. If you should die, your beneficiary will get $127,040. But if you look here, year 25, where the cancellation value or the surrender value and the account policy value have outgrown what you've paid in. So you've paid in $45,000 over the course of 25 years, and yet you're netting $11,000 more, $11,757 more to be exact. Now, I saw someone who did an investment education video, and they started with a bit smaller numbers, but this is the way that this works, and it's actually built to last you to a certain point. So once you get to a certain point, you actually can extract the money. So you would extract the money in this particular setup at about year 48. That's about when the policy is going to start what they call falling apart and paying for itself. But at this point, you're 81 years old. If you're 33 and you start this policy today, you would be 81 years old. So yeah, there's a lot of oh, and this is for a tobacco user, okay, with $100,000 face amount. Planned periodic premiums of $150. Okay, your minimum initial premium, meaning this is how much if you didn't want to overfund it and you just wanted to put the money in, would be $56.49 for a $100,000 life insurance policy. But you wouldn't build cash value. So this is how you're building cash value. And when someone says you're going to put together a cash value life insurance, this is what they mean. So just so you see, basic illustration, prepared by Alonzo Hall for AXA, blah, blah, blah. This is more the narrative page, but this is the importance. But the real meat and potatoes are these numbers down here that I just showed you. And the reason that these are important is because most agents aren't going to put together a type of policy like this for you, because we get paid off of this. Okay, so an agent who gets paid off of $56.49, annualize that, that's what, $600? They get 50% commission. They're going to get $300. Meanwhile, if you're paying in this $150, I, as the agent, still only get paid off of the $56. So the extra $100 a month that's going into that account is actually for your benefit. However, again, you have to sit down with an agent, and an agent who is willing to do this for you. Not many are going to be willing to do this because it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of math. And for me to do all of this, for you to get all of this benefit, and for me to get $300 doesn't particularly seem like worth my while for most agents. I'm willing to do it. If you really are interested in learning more, you can always feel welcome to reach out to me, and we can you can Facebook me or message me here on YouTube, what have you, and we can sit down and go through a consultation to make sure that we set everything up properly for you. With that being said, Black Lives Matter, one love, I'm out.